Good evening, everybody. Welcome to NDW's Live the Reboot. We're doing our Heroic Gauntlet event tonight. But first, we're going to kick things off with a match that we set up last week on the feud table. We have Punchy Platypus versus Spotted Lanternfly in a bonus match. Hello, Derek. How are you? Let's go ahead and get this show started because this could run long. All right, everybody. Here we go. Initiative is going to go to Spotted Lanternfly. He'll start with a leaping knee strike, 2 agility. Punchy Platypus takes over for agility with an egg beater, 3. Pin! Spotted Lanternfly needs a 5 or better. A 5 or better. Kicks out with a 6. He will get a fatigue. If I can find the 1, there it is. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Knockout Blitz 3. Pin! Now Spotted Lanternfly needs a 6 or better. A 6 or better. Here's your winner with a Knockout Blitz. Punchy Platypus. Punchy Platypus picks up a big win here in our bonus match. Any star ratings on that one? Good way to get things started, I guess. Glad you're doing well there, Derek. We have a 2-hour delay tomorrow for weather. We have a snowstorm coming in. They usually don't call it this early, so hopefully it's not too bad. 1.5, just because it was quick. Yeah. I didn't expect these guys to tear the house down, but at least it was quick. All right, well, we might as well get into the big match here. 32 qualifying men enter. The order will be chosen at random. One-on-one matches. Winner stays to battle the next entrant. Eliminations occur by pinfall, submission, or out of the ring. We're going to roll pin for out of the ring and add fatigue just like it was a finisher. No disqualifications or countouts. Everyone is barred from ringside. The winner challenges Shockwave at Out With A Bang for the NDW Dimensional Championship. One other thing, after the first 2 guys, after that first match, on the initiative roll, when the next guy comes in, if you roll doubles and win the initiative roll, you'll start on level 2 offense. So I figure it's like, if you're already in the match, you cut the guy off as he's getting in, and if you're coming in, you catch him off guard. So if you roll doubles and win the initiative roll, you'll start on level 2 after the first match. All right, I hope that made sense. Let's go ahead and get this started. This is going to be basically 31 matches long, so this could run long. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's see who drew number 1. Lance Romance. Lance Romance is going to be our first entrant. Bad draw for Lance. And he will be facing Bedbug. All right. That's an interesting starting matchup. All right, let's remove them from the pile here. Shuffle that up and go right into this match. Bedbug versus Lance Romance. Rolling for initiative. Lance Romance gets initiative. He's going to start with a backward leg sweep 2, agility. That'll get through. Dazed 1. Into the turnbuckle. 7B on into the turnbuckle. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Lance is on 2. Afternoon Delight 3. Hurt 2. Afternoon Delight 3. Down 3, can't leave or you'll be eliminated. Hey, Terminal Dragon, welcome in. Hydra Wives 3. hurt 2. 2 timing suplex 3, down 3. The crush 3, add 1. He gets a fatigue. Down 3. Top rope leg drop choice H. Choice H. Let's see. We'll do the flying elbow drop 3. That'll work on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 3. Got it. Hurt 2. Afternoon Delight 3. Down 3. Bye, Felicia, plus 2. Bedbug will need a 7 or better. 7 or better. Happy 40th there, Terminal Dragon. Kicks out. Lance Romance on 3. Out of the ring. Here we go. We got a rule pin. If he gets 6 or better to stay in, he'll stay in. We'll still give fatigue for that. And Lance Romance on 3. Corner crossbody block 2. Dazed 1. Boot to midsection 2. Dazed 1. Into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. 7B. You were crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Lance on 2. Heartbreaker 3. Hurt 2. Flying head scissors choice C. We will try the moonsault 3 on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 3. Got it. Hurt 2. Heartbreaker 3. Hurt 2. Heartbreaker 3. Pin! Needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. Whoop. Alright, Lance Romance has tossed Bedbug out. Or pinned him. Bedbug is out of there. First eliminated is Bedbug. Alright, let's see who's coming in next. To challenge Lance Romance. Ooh, Raja Ring Royalty. Raja Ring Royalty. Remove him. Shuffle the deck. All right. Rolling for initiative. Remember, if you win and get doubles, you start on level 2. Raja starting on level 2. He gets the jump on Lance Romance. Corkscrew elbow, choice B. We'll try a standing drop kick 2 on an 8 or less. Got it for 2. Lance Romance 1. Quick jab 1. Dazed 1. Boot to midsection 2. Down 3. Uh-oh. Bye, Felicia! Plus 2. Raja needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. Kicks out with an 8. I'm knocking stuff everywhere. Gets a fatigue. Lance Romance on level 3 offense. Corner crossbody block 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got an A rating. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to do that. 7A on into the ropes. 7A. Opponent drops down, you go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. 7A. We got to roll again. Uh-oh. 3A. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab him and roll him into a pinning combination. Opponent rolls pin. There's a Pokemon in chat if you want to try and Poke-catch it. Alright, Lance Romance is rolling pin. He needs a 4 or better. He'll kick out with an 8. Gets a fatigue. And Raja Ring Royalty is on level 3 offense. Rolling leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Headbutt to midsection 2. Hurt 2. Headbutt to midsection 2. Dazed 1. Wheel kick 2. Down 3. Rolling leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Headbutt to midsection 2. Dazed 1. Wheel Kick 2. Lance Romance 2. Afternoon Delight 3. Down 3. Out of the ring, he's got a roll pin. Needs a 5 or better. Stays in. We'll give him a fatigue. Lance Romance on 3. Bye, Felicia, plus 2. Raja needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better. 8 or better. Stays in. Gets a fatigue. Lance Romance on 3. The Crush 3, add 1. Hurt 2. 2 timing suplex 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He'll do it. 8A on into the ropes. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Congrats on the catch, Terminal Dragon. Afternoon Delight 3. Hurt 2. Choice C. That's the agility one, I believe. Yeah, we'll do the kick the knee 2 on an 11 or less. 11 or less for 2. Got it? Raja Ring Royalty 1. Ring Royalty Neck Drop 3 Power. Lance will take over for Power. Afternoon Delight 3. Down 3. Hydra Wives 3. Down 3. The Crush 3, add 1. Down 3. Top Rope Leg Drop, Choice H. Try the Tombstone Pile Driver 3. That'll work on a 12 or less. Let's see. Oh, of course, I dropped the dice on that nonsense roll. Hey! Pin! Raja needs a 9 or better. A 9 or better. Got him. Raja's out of there. Let's see who's next to challenge a Lance Romance. Let's see. Marvelous Mike. Marvelous Mike. I know, we missed a feud chance here. Everyone's borrowed from ringside, though, so. Marvelous Mike. This is going to slow things down a bit. Marvelous Mike is an endurance monster. All right, rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Marvelous Mike. Sidewalk Slam 2 Power. Lance takes over for Power. Into the ropes. He will roll up. Into the turnbuckle. 9B on into the turnbuckle. 9B. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Lance on 2. Afternoon Delight 3. Down 3. Top Rope Leg Drop, Choice H. We're going to Death Jump. He has a C rating. Ooh, 3C. 3C. The opponent climbs to the top of your cover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Marvelous Mike on 3. Out of the ring. Lance needs to roll his pin. He makes it back in. Gets a fatigue. Marvelous Mike on 3. Blackhawk Boot 3. Down 3. Blackhawk Boot 3. Hurt 2. Bonsai Drop 3. Hurt 2. Series of Corner Knee Lifts 2. Dazed 1. Sidewalk Slam 2 Power. Lance takes over for Power. Into the ropes. He'll roll up. Slap of Rejection 3 Agility. Marvelous Mike takes over for Agility with a Power Slam 2. Dazed 1. 185 Live 1. Lance Romance 1. Slap of Rejection 3 Agility. Marvelous Mike takes over. Lower lot lariat, 3. Hurt, 2. Series of corner knee lifts, 2. Hurt, 2. Series of corner knee lifts, 2. Lance Romance, 2. Afternoon Delight, 3. Down, 3. Choice H, we're going to death jump again. 5C. Dependent Balashi, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lance on 3. Death jump again. We've got a 3C. Dependent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. On level 3 offense here. Out of the ring, he's got to roll his pin. Needs a 6 or better. Makes it back in. Marvelous Mike on 3. Out of the ring again. Needs a 7 or better. Makes it back in with a 10. Marvelous Mike on 3. Out of the ring. Ooh, Mike's going to be dangerous. Lance needs an 8. An 8 or better. All right, Lance Romance eliminated by Marvelous Mike. We'll move him over here. Lance Romance is out. Let's see who comes in next to face Marvelous Mike. Nightfall. Nightfall enters next. Here he is. Couldn't find his card for a second. Alright, Nightfall is next. Shuffle those guys up. Alright, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Nightfall with initiative. Reverse Neckbreaker 2, agility. Marvelous Mike takes over for agility. Power Slam 2. Down 3. Uh-oh. Blackhawk Boot 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. He needs a 4 or better. 4 or better. Makes it back in on a 9. Marvelous Mike on 3. Blackhawk Boot 3. Hurt 2. Lower Lot Lariat 3. Down 3. Beaver River Plunge plus 2. Nightfall needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. Hi, Bear. Marvelous Mike takes out another. Nightfall is out of there. Alright, here we go. Who's coming in next? John Heel. John Heel enters next. Should be interesting. John Heel has an equally dangerous level 3 offense. Alrighty, here we go. Initiative. Initiative goes to Marvelous Mike. Big right hand, 1. Dazed, 1. Marvelous Moonsault, choice B. Let's throw him into the turnbuckle. 7B on into the turnbuckle. 7B. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Power Slam, 2. John Heel, 1. Quick Headbutt, 2. Power. That gets through. Hurt, 2. Charging Tackle, choice F. Choice F. Try the Running Lariat 3. That'll work on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 3. Got it. Down. All right, here we go. Mike is going to be real tough until he starts accumulating tokens. It's true. Deadly Drop. He needs a 1 or better. Hey, he gets his first token. John Heel on 3. Knockout Punch 3, add 1. There we go. Pin! He needs a 3. Makes it back. No, Headhunter didn't make it. He didn't qualify. John Heel on 3. Double underhook suplex, 3. Hurt, 2. Choice F was the running lariat 3 on a 9 or less. Got it for 3. Pin! Needs a 4. You jinxed him. You jinxed him, Derek. Kicks out with a 6. John Heel on 3. John Heel was who we needed. Hey, Die Smash, thank you for the sub. Two-handed choke driver, choice G. We're going to death jump. We're going to death jump. 6C. 6C. Put a blast you, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. John Heel on 3. Deadly drop. Mike needs a 5 or better. 5 or better. Kicks out with a 9. He's got 5 fatigue. He's in trouble. John Heel on 3. Double underhook suplex, 3. Down 3. Deadly drop. He needs a 6 or better. Kicks out with an 11. John Heel on 3. Choice G, we're going to death jump. 9C. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and climb up and a struggle takes place. If you have a better agility than the opponent, you win the struggle and superplex him back into the ring. He does. Marvelous Mike on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. John Heel needs a 3 or better. Makes it back in on an 11. Marvelous Mike causing some trouble here. Baseball slide drop kick, choice G. John Heel also has a C rating, so we're going to death jump. 7C. You're going to blast you, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Marvelous Mike on level 3. Beaver River Plunge, plus 2. John Heel needs a 6 or better. Gets back out, kicks out with a 6. Marvelous Mike on 3. He's going to try it again. Now he needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. He got him that time. John Heel is out of there. John Heel is out of there. Marvelous Mike has 6 fatigue, though. Die Smash, the kids took all my Sharpies. I got a gold one. Let me see if I can add a star for you with that. You get your gold star. It doesn't really show up on the orange. Thank you for the sub. Die Smash. There's your gold star there at the end. Thank you for the support. All right, let's see who Marvelous Mike has to deal with next. Heel did do some damage on him. Ooh. Who is it? Agimata. Agimata. This is going to be interesting, him coming in this early. All right, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Slowbro in chat. Ooh, and he got doubles. So Agimata is going to start on level 2. Agimata on level 2 offense. Lifting chokehold 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's going to roll up. Standing armbar 2. Power. That gets through. Marvelous Mike 2. Running hip attack 2. Agility. Gets through. Agimata 1. Into the turnbuckle. Mike's got a B rating. 10B on into the turnbuckle. 10B. You come off the turnbuckle with a big specialty move, but the opponent tries a specialty move of his own. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. That will be Agimata with his A rating. Agimata on 3. Out of the ring. Mike needs a 7 or better. He stays in with a 12. Agimata on 3. Very dangerous offense here. Pale Rider, +1. Mike needs a 9 or better. A 9 or better. He's out of there. 7 fatigue, and Marvelous Mike is finally out of there. Agimata will hang in. Let's see who will square off with Agimata. Here we go. Ooh, Battle Axe. Battle Axe. All right. Agimata and Battle Axe. Initiative's going to go to Battle Axe. Calculated combo, 2 agility. Agimata takes over for agility. Psycho Pump, 3, add 1. Hurt 2. Psycho Pump, 3, add 1. Agimata is going to be a threat here until he gets some fatigue. Hurt 2. Levitating Chokeslam, choice F. Choice F. We'll try the leg drop 2. That'll work on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 2. Got it. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. We'll try that. Ooh, 5B. 5B. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Battle Axe takes over on 2. Valhalla awaits 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Makes it back in. Battle Axe on 3. Call the Lightning. +2. Agimata needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. Kicks out with a 6. Battle Axe on 3. Out of the ring. Agimata's in trouble. He needs a 5 or better. 5 or better. Makes it back in with a 6. Battle Axe on 3. Out of the ring again. Now he needs a 6 or better. Back in with a 7. Battle Axe on 3. Call the Lightning. +2. Agimata needs a 9 or better. A 9 or better. Stays in, but now he has no use of his powers. Battle Axe on 3. Call the Lightning. Agimata needs an 8 or better. And he's out of there. He did a little damage, but he's gone thanks to Battle Axe. Battle Axe. All right, let's see who will face Battle Axe. Jet Black. Hey, Wall, welcome in. Battle Axe with authority, but Jet Black's coming in. Jet Black coming in next. Where's he at? Jet Black. Hey, we're moving along. I was worried that this was going to take forever, but we're moving pretty good. We're moving pretty good. Jet Black versus Battle Axe. Here we go. Battle Axe with initiative. Here we go. Already with 2 fatigue. Bear Hug Front Slam. Choice C. We'll do the kick to knee 2. That'll work on an 8 or less. 8 or less for 2. Got it? Hurt 2. Viking Funeral 3, add 1. Hurt 2. Overhead Backbreaker 3. Pin! Jet Black will need a 5 or better. 5 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Battle Axe on 3. Call the Lightning plus 2. Jet Black needs an 8 or better. Kicks out with a 10. Battle Axe on 3. Out of the ring. That's a pin attempt. He needs a 7 or better. Makes it back in. Gets a fatigue. Battle Axe on 3. Turnbuckle Bull Rush, choice H. He has an A in Death Jump. A -3 agility, so 5 or less. We're going to Death Jump. 5A on the Death Jump chart. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Jet Black on 3. Stealth Bomber. Battle Axe needs a 5 or better. Kicks out with a 9. Jet Black on 3. Oop. Flying Clothesline 2. Battle Axe 1. Calculated Combo, choice. Agility. Jet Black takes over on agility. Jawbreaker, power. Battle Axe will take over for power. Running Forearm Smash 2, agility. Jet Black takes over. Got to roll again. That's a tag move. Snap Suplex, choice B. Choice B. We'll try the Standing Dropkick 2. That'll work on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 2. Got it. Hurt 2. We'll do the 10 or less for 2. Got it. Dazed 1. Backhand 1. Battle Axe 2. Running Forearm Smash 2. Agility. Takes over for agility with a jumping leg lariat 2. Hurt 2. We'll do the 10 or less on choice B for 2. Got it. Dazed 1. Backhand 1. Battle Axe 2. Tackle and Punches 2. Hurt 2. Viking Funeral 3. Valhalla Awaits 3. Hurt 2. Tackle and Punches 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. We'll go ahead and try it. 5B. 5B. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Jet Black takes over on 2. Jumping leg lariat 2. Dazed 1. Backhand 1. Battle Axe 1. Light Show 1. Dazed 1. Into the turnbuckle. He's got an A rating. 9A. 9A on Into the Turnbuckle. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Battle Axe on 2. Overhead Backbreaker 3. Hurt 2. Viking Funeral 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. We'll do it. D rating. Oop. Lost a die. 9B. 9B on Into the Ropes. The opponent tries a big short attack, but whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That is Battle Axe. He's rolling on level 2 offense. Battle Axe on 2. Valhalla Awaits 3. Hurt 2. Running Forearm Smash Agility. Jet Black's taken over. Jawbreaker 2 power. Battle Axe takes back over. Tackle and Punches 2. Hurt 2. Overhead Backbreaker 3. Hurt 2. Tackle and Punches 2. Hurt 2. Viking Funeral 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. Go ahead and try that. 9B. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That will be Battle Axe. He's on level 2. Valhalla awaits 3. Down 3. Burning Hammer 3. Pin. He's going to need a 10 or better. 10 or better. He's out with a 9. Battle Axe will stay in. All right, let's go ahead and see who will challenge Battle Axe. Ooh, Captain Glenn Burney. Captain Glenn Burney is our next challenger. Rolling for initiative. Initiative tied. Battle Axe with initiative. Into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. 7B on Into the Turnbuckle. 7B. You were crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 3 or 2 offense. 2 offense. Sorry. Valhalla awaits 3. Pin. Captain Glenn needs a 2 or better. Kicks out with a 9. Battle Axe on 3. Turnbuckle Bull Rush, choice H. Let's death jump. 6B. The opponent blasts you with a flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Battle Axe on 3. Burning Hammer 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. He's got a roll pin. Needs a 3 or better. Ooh, makes it back in on a 3. Battle Axe on 3. Burning Hammer 3. Down 3. Out of the ring is a 4. Gets back in on an 8. Battle Axe on 3. Norwegian Neck Vice 2. Dazed 1. Calculated Combo 2. Agility. Glenn Burney takes over for agility. Raise the Jolly Roger 3. Add 1. Pin. Battle Axe needs a 7 or better. Gets back in with, or gets out with a 9. Gets fatigue. Glenn Burney on 3. Out of the ring. Battle Axe needs an 8. Makes it back in on an 11. Glenn Burney on 3. Out of the ring again. Now he needs a 9. And he's out of there. Out of the ring. Captain Glenn Burney will remain. Battle Axe is out. Had a good run. Let's see who's next. Our next challenger is... Ooh, we're getting the big threats out of the way early. Giga Ghoul 9000. Giga Ghoul 9000. All right, here we go. Rolling for initiative. We're tied. Rolling again. Glenn Burney with initiative and starts on 2. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex 2. Giga Ghoul 9000 2. Headbutt 2. Down 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 5 or better. He's out of there. Just like that. Giga Ghoul 9000 tosses out Captain Glenn Burney. Captain Glenn Burney is out of there. Let's see who enters next. Up next is The Cheese. The Cheese enters next against Giga Ghoul 9000. Giga Goal 9000 starts on level 2. Finger Rockets 3. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes, he'll do it. B rating. 7B on Into the Ropes. 7B. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Giga Goal 9000 on 2. Laser Eyes 3. Pin. The cheese needs a 4. Kicks out with a 9. Giga Goal 9000 on level 3 offense. Hydraulic Punch 3, add 1. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes, he'll do it. B rating. Ooh, 5B. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. The cheese takes over on 2. Mozzarella Moonsault, choice E. We'll try the Scorpion Deathlock 3. That'll work on a 10 or less. 10 or less. Got it. 4-3. Pin! Giga Goal 9000 needs a 3 or better. Kicks out with a 7. The cheese on 3. Feta Faceplant 2. Giga Goal 9000 2. Finger Rockets 3. Hurt 2. Overhead Press Slam 2, choice F. Try the Running Lariat 3. No, we're not going to do that. Leg Drop 2 on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 2. Got it. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Hurt 2. Laser Eyes 3. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Down 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. The cheese needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better. Giga Goal 9000 stays in. The cheese has been eliminated. Cheese has been eliminated. Up next. Lord Nigel Turnbuckle III. Lord Nigel Turnbuckle III. All right. The big girl's still up. 2-hour delays are exciting. All right, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Lord Nigel Turnbuckle III with initiative starts with a backhand slap 1. Dazed 1. Blow smoke in opponent's face 1. Hurt 2. Ooh. Double knee drop 2. Giga Goal 9000 2. Overhead press slam, choice F. Choice F. We'll try the leg drop 2. That'll work on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 2. Got it. Hurt 2. 9 or less for 2. Didn't get it that time. Lord Turnbuckle takes over on 2. Spot a T driver 3. Hurt 2. Wrist lock suplex 2. Giga Goal 9000 2. Choice F, we'll try the 9 or less for 2 on the leg drop. Got it. Lord Nigel Turnbuckle III, 2. Double knee drop 2. Giga Goal 9000, 2. Choice F is 9 or less for 2. Got it. Dazed 1. Wind up uppercut 2, agility. That actually gets through. Hurt 2. Finger Rockets 3. Down 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. He needs a 5 or better. 5 or better. Kicks out with a 5. Giga Goal on 3. Out of the ring. He needs a 4 or better. Kicks out with a 4. Giga Goal on 3. Death Jump. He's got a C rating. He's going to do that. 12C. That's a pin attempt. Stumble to your feet. The opponent comes out the top turnbuckle with a perfect cross-body block and covers you. You know, 5 or better. Kicks out with an 8. He's in trouble. Giga Goal 9000 on level 3 offense. Circuit Breaker plus 2. Needs an 8 or better. Kicks out with a 9. Giga Goal 9000 on 3. Out of the ring. He needs a 7. Gets an 8. Gets back in there. Giga Goal 9000 on 3. Oscillation Crush 3. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Hurt 2. Finger Rockets 3. Pin. Needs an 8 or better. Got him with the Finger Rockets. Lord Turnbuckle is out of there. Got him with the Finger Rockets. Who's next? Ooh, Murky Waters. This is a feud, sort of. Murky Waters. All right, rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Murky Waters. Fin Slap, 1. Giga Goal 9000, 1. Metallic Hammer Strike, 2. Dazed, 1. Program for Battle, 1. Dazed, 1. Reverse Atomic Drop, choice B. We're going to go into the turnbuckle. 9B on into the turnbuckle. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Finger Rockets, 3. Down 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. He's going to need a 5 or better. Got him with the Circuit Breaker already. Murky Waters is out. Murky Waters is out. He made quick work of him. Up next. Uh-oh. Waldo coming in against Giga Goal 9000. Here we go. Set your stopwatch. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Waldo, and he's starting on level 2. Body Check, 2. Giga Goal 9000, 2. Laser Eyes, 3. Down 3. Hydraulic Punch, 3. Add 1. Pin. Waldo needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better. And he's out of there. Waldo has been eliminated by Giga Goal 9000. See who's next. Ooh, Hunter Green. Hunter Green enters next. Hunter Green is no pushover. All right, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Giga Goal, and he starts on 2. Overhead Press Slam, choice F. Let's do the leg drop 2 on a 6 or less. 6 or less for 2. Wait, no. I did that wrong. Running lariat 3 on a 6 or less. Didn't get it. Hunter Green on 2. Martial Arts Combo 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a C rating on ropes. The clunky robot can't run the ropes. He's got a 6. C. You go on the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Float over DDT 2. Dazed 1. Roundhouse kick 2. Agility. Giga Ghoul 9000 2. Choice F is the 6 or less for 3. Got it. Down 3. Death Jump. He's got a B rating. 9B on Death Jump. The opponent blasts you the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Alright, here we go. Circuit Breaker plus 2. Hunter Green needs a 4. 4 or better. Kicks out. With a 7. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. Now he needs a 5. Kicks out with a 7. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. 3 straight Circuit Breakers. Now he needs a 6. Kicks out with an 8. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. 4 straight Circuit Breakers. Can this get him? Needs a 7. No, he kicks out. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. Out of the ring. Is he going to get him with an out of the ring? He needs a 6. He does not. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. Now he needs a 9. He's in trouble. He needs a 9. And he's out of there. He took a beating, though. Hunter Green is out of there. Let's see who will face Giga Ghoul 9000 next. Illustrios. Giga Ghoul only has 1 fatigue so far. He's knocked out like 4 people so far. This is our halfway point. We're halfway through the match. Here we go. Giga Ghoul 9000 with initiative. Target acquired 1. Illustrios 2. Morningstar 3. Down 3. 630 splash. Choice G. Let's death jump. 8B. The opponent blasts you the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. The UAP plus 3 needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Gets a fatigue, and Illustrios is on level 3 offense. Out of this world 3. Down 3. Death from above is a 5. Kicks out with a 5. Illustrios on 3. Choice G will do the death jump. 7B. The opponent blasts you the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. Needs a 6. Takes it back in. Illustrios on 3. Milky Way Conquest 3. Down 3. Milky Way Conquest 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle, he will do it. 7B. 7B on into the turnbuckle. You were crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the ropes. He's got a C rating on Into the Ropes. And we got a Lilligant in chat. 7C on Into the Ropes. 7C. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the ropes again. He's got a C rating. 8C. I think that's the same thing. Nope. The opponent has a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That is Giga Ghoul. He takes over on level 2 offense. Finger Rockets 3. Down 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. He needs a 5. Kicks out with a 6. Gets a fatigue. And Giga Goals on level 3. Oscillation Crush 3. Hurt 2. Whirlwind Lariat 3. Add 1. Pin needs a 5. Kicks out with a 9. He's up to 3 fatigue. Giga Goal 9000 on level 3 offense. Death Jump, no choice. He's got an A rating. 9A. 9A on Death Jump. You put up Blast You, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You are in trouble. Giga Goal on 3. Out of the ring. It needs a 6. Kicks out with a 6 or gets back in on a 6. Giga Goal 9000 on a 3. Gear Grinder 3. Down 3. Death Jump, no choice. He's got an A rating. 7A. You put a Blast You, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Gear Grinder 3. Hurt 2. Laser Eyes 3. Hurt 2. Overhead Press Slam, choice F. Let's try the Running Lariat 3. That'll work on an 8 or less. 8 or less for 3. Got it. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 7. Got him by throwing him out of the ring. Illustrios is out. Illustrios is out. Next opponent is Fallinator. Fallinator's next. Got a little robot fight here now. Fallinator is in there next. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Giga Goal 9000. Reverse Atomic Drop, choice B. We'll try the Standing Drop Kick 2 on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 2. Got it. Hurt 2. Headbutt 2. Fallinator 1. Water Cannon 1. Dazed 1. Water Cannon 1. Giga Goal 9000 2. Finger Rockets 3. Hurt 2. Laser Eyes 3. Down 3. Hydraulic Punch 3. Add 1. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Hurt 2. Headbutt 2. Hurt 2. Laser Eyes 3. Down 3. Gear Grinder 3. Down 3. Hydraulic Punch 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Laser Eyes 3. Down 3. Circuit Breaker plus 2. He needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. That's it! He got him with the Laser Eyes. Fallinator is out of there. Fallinator is gone. Let's see if Dead Duck can avenge his teammate. Dead Duck. All right. Dead Duck versus Giga Goal 9000. Rolling for initiative. Giga Goal wins initiative. Target acquired 1. Dead Duck 2. Screw Up Suplex 3. Add 1. Down 3. Death Jump, no choice. He's got a B rating. 4B on Death Jump. Uh-oh. The opponent climbs to the top at you. Recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Giga Ghoul 9000 on 3. Gear Grinder 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a C rating. 7C on Into the Ropes. 7C. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Headbutt 2. Down 3. Uh-oh. Death Jump, no choice. He's got a B rating. 4B. The opponent climbs to the top at you. Recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Dead Duck on 3. Quack Attack 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Stalemate 1. Giga Ghoul 9000 1. Target acquired 1. Dead Duck 2. Into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. 6B on Into the turnbuckle. 6B. Reversal. You reverse the move and throw the opponent into the turnbuckle. He's also got a B. 9B. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Giga Ghoul on 2. Overhead Press Slam. Choice F. Choice F. Let's try the 6 or less for 3. Got it. Pin. He needs a 5 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Giga Ghoul 9000 on level 3 offense. Death Jump. B rating. 5B. The opponent climbs to the top at you. Recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Can Dead Duck throw out Giga Ghoul 9000? Catastrophe 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Flopperoo. Choice F. Choice F. We're going to do the leg drop 2 on an 8 or less. 8 or less for 2. Didn't get it. Giga Ghoul 9000 takes over on level 2 offense. Into the ropes. He's got a C rating. 9C. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so do you. The result is a double clothesline, and you both go down. They're both a C, so Giga Ghoul 9000 is ruling on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. There it is. He needs a 6 or better. He's out of there. Dead Duck is out of there by out of the ring. See who will challenge the big robot next is Captain Atom Space Pirate. Captain Atom Space Pirate. All right, here we go. Adam with initiative. Flapjack 2 power. Giga Ghoul 9000 has the power advantage. Laser Eyes 3. Pin. Captain Atom needs a 4. Kicks out with a 4. Giga Ghoul 9000 on level 3 offense. Gear Grinder 3. Down 3. Death Jump. He's got a B rating. 5B. Uh-oh. The opponent climbs to the top at you. Recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Captain Atom takes over on 3. Death Jump. Giga Ghoul has a B also. 6B. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. X marks the spot. Can that get him? He needs a 9 or 10 or better. 10 or better. Got him! Captain Atom is eliminated. Giga Ghoul 9000. What a run he had, though. Giga Ghoul 9000 is out of there. Finally, after Eliminating about 5 or 6 people, I bet. See who will face Captain Adam. Jelly Morass. Jelly Morass. Newcomer here to NDW. All right, rolling for initiative. Adam wins with doubles, so he's taking over, starting on level 2. Dropkick to the knee, choice C. Choice C. Try the moonsault 3 on a 9 or less. 9 or less for 3. Got it. Hurt 2. Jawbreaker 2. Jelly Morass 1. Toxic Spikes 3. Power. Gets through. Down 3. Slimy Uppercut 3. Hurt 2. Falling Power Slam 2. Captain Adam Space Pirate 1. Nerve Hold 1. Jelly Morass 2. Smothering Press 2. Hurt 2. Sludge Bomb 3. Hurt 2. Gelatinous Squeeze 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 5. Makes it back in with a 6. Jelly Morass on 3. Big Belly Splash 3. Hurt 2. Falling Power Slam 2. Dazed 1. Mud Slap 1. Dazed 1. Bite to the head 2. Agility. Adam takes over for agility on 2. Choice C, that was the moonsault on a 9 or less for 3. Got it. Down 3. Cobra Clutch Suplex 2. Jelly Morass 2. Into the ropes. He'll do it. He's got a B rating. 6B on Into the Ropes. The opponent drops down to you. Into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. How about an 8B? You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Jelly Morass on level 2. Choice F on the sticky sidewalk slam. Choice F. We'll try the leg drop 2 on an 8 or less. 8 or less for 2. Didn't get it. Captain Adam takes over on level 2 offense. Treasure Hunt 3. Hurt 2. Choice C. Do the moonsault 3 on a 9 or less. Got it. Down 3. That'd be a downgrade plus 1. Jelly Morass needs a 5 or better. 5 or better. Got him. That'd be a downgrade. Jelly Morass is out of there. That'd be a downgrade. Robert Hager Knight is our next entrant. Robert Hager Knight. We got a Pokemon in chat. We got a Liepard. I'm going to try and Poke-catch it. All right, rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Captain Adam Space Pirate. Nerve Hold 1. Dazed 1. Wristlock Neckbreaker 2. Robert Hager Knight 1. Quick Chop 1. Captain Adam Space Pirate 2. Jawbreaker 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. He's got to do it. 9A on Into the Turnbuckle. 9A. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Captain Adam on 2. Quick Jab 1. Robert Hager Knight 2. Hurricane Rana, choice E. Let's try the Scorpion Deathlock 3 on a 10 or less. Got it for 3. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes, he's got a B rating. 10B on Into the Ropes. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so do you. The result is a double clothesline, and you both go down. They're both a B, so Robert Hager Knight will stay on offense on 3. Game's end. Captain Adam needs a 6 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Robert Hager Knight on 3. Game's end again. Now he needs an 8 or better, or 7 or better, sorry. Got him with game's end. A fresh Robert Hager Knight will stay in there. Captain Adam has been eliminated. Next entrant is Buck Blake. Buck Blake comes in next. All right, here we go. 2 fresh guys. Buck Blake with initiative. Thumb to the eye, 2. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes, he'll do it with a B rating. Uh-oh, 3B. That might be out of the ring. 3B. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Rule on level 3 offense. Black and Blue Bash, 3. Down 3. Death Jump, he's got a B rating. 6B on Death Jump. The opponent blasts you, the flying clothesline from the top rope. You are in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Game's end. He needs a 4 or better. Kicks out with a 6. Gets a fatigue. And Robert Hager Knight is on level 3 offense. Gene Pool plus 2. Now he needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. Your winner, moving on, Robert Hager Knight, still fresh. Robert Hager Knight will advance. He stays fresh. Who will enter next? Ooh, Xerxes Rap. Xerxes Rap enters next. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Robert Hager Knight. Snap Suplex 2, Power. Gets through. Xerxes Rap 1. Two-handed Choke 2, Power. Gets through. Hurt 2. Egyptian Fly 2. Robert Hager Knight 2. Brocster Body Slam 3. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes. Let's roll up. Springboard Back Elbow 2. Agility. Xerxes Rap takes over for Agility with a Nat Attack 2. Robert Hager Knight 1. Snap Suplex 2. Power. Gets through. Xerxes Rap 1. Diving Tackle 2. Agility. Gets through. Hurt 2. River of Blood 3. Down 3. 3 Days of Darkness 3. Pin! Excuse me, needs a 4 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Xerxes Rap on 3. Out of the ring! Needs a 5. Kicks out with an 11. Xerxes Rap on 3. Sarcophagus plus 2. He's going to need an 8 or better. 8 or better. And he got him with the Sarcophagus. Xerxes Rap will stay in. It stays fresh. Who will challenge Xerxes Rap? We're getting down to the bottom here. 8 left. All right, Hot Date Perry. Xerxes Wrap might get a bye here. We have to roll one die. On a roll one, he does not show up. He got a 1. Robert Hagernight gets a bye because Hot Date Perry did not show up. All right, next. Ooh, this will be an interesting one. Nuclear Chaos. Nuclear Chaos against Xerxes Wrap. Hot Date Perry no-showed the Heroic Gauntlet. That's hilarious. All right, ruling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Nuclear Chaos. Whip into Turnbuckle 2, Agility. Xerxes Wrap takes over for Agility. Egyptian Fly 2. Nuclear Chaos 1. Whip into Turnbuckle 2, Agility. Xerxes Wrap takes over for Agility. Egyptian Fly 2. Dazed 1. Palm Swipe 1. Nuclear Chaos 1. Side Headlock 1. Xerxes Wrap 2. Overhead Toss 2. Power. Nuclear Chaos takes over for Power. Into the Turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. B rating. 6B on Into the Turnbuckle. 6B. Reversal. You reverse the move and throw the opponent into the turnbuckle. He's got an A rating. 10A. It's the Mike roll. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Festering Boil. Choice D. Choice D. We'll try the Cobra Clutch Suplex 3 on a 7 or less. 7 or less for 3. Didn't get it. Nuclear Chaos takes over on 2. Into the Turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. Let's go ahead and do it. 7B. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Standing Dropkick 3. Hurt 2. Leg Sweep 2. Hurt 2. Leg Sweep 2. Xerxes Wrap 1. Two-handed Choke 2. Power. Takes over for Power. Sabot Kick 3. Down 3. Nuclear Punch. He needs a 3 or better. Kicks out with a 5. Nuclear Chaos on 3. Flying Elbow 3. Hurt 2. Standing Dropkick 3. Down 3. Nuclear Punch. He needs a 4 or better. Got him with the Nuclear Punch. Nuclear Chaos advances. Xerxes Wrap is out. Nuclear Chaos this late is pretty dangerous. Let's see here. Up next will be F and Ken. F and Ken enters next. All right, rolling for initiative. We got a tie on the initiative roll with a 7. Nuclear Chaos wins initiative. Flurry of Punches, choice D. Choice D. We'll try to kick the face 2 on an 11 or less. 11 or less for 2. Got it. Hurt 2. Running Clothesline 3. Down 3. Throat Chop 2. Hurt 2. Running Clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Standing Dropkick 3. Hurt 2. Sabot Kick 3. Down 3. Here we go. Mark of Chaos +2. F and Ken needs a 6 or better. A 6 or better. Kicks out with a 6. Nuclear Chaos on 3. Throat Chop 2. F and Ken 2. Punisher Splash, 3. Hurt, 2. Overhead Press Slam, 3. Pin! Needs a 4 or better. A 4 or better. Kicks out with an 11. F and Ken on 3. Suspender Snap, 3. Hurt, 2. Hard Hip Toss, 2. Dazed, 1. Small Headbutt, Choice A. Let's throw him into the ropes. 10A on ropes. The opponent has a quick short attack, but whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That is F and Ken. He's rolling on level 2 offense. Into the Turnbuckle, no choice. He's got an A rating. 7A on Into the Turnbuckle. I think that's a reversal. Reversal! F and Ken goes into the Turnbuckle. He's also an A. 8A. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Guillotine Choke, 2. F and Ken, 2. Scoop Slam, 2. Nuclear Chaos, 2. Standing Dropkick, 3. Hurt, 2. Standing Dropkick, 3. Hurt, 2. Into the Turnbuckle. He's got an A rating. Let's roll up. Eye Poke, 1. F and Ken, 2. Overhead Press Slam, 3. Hurt, 2. Punisher Splash, 3. Pin! He's going to need a 5. Kicks out with a 7. Gets Fatigue, and Ken is on level 3. Out of the ring, he needs a 6. Gets back in. F and Ken on 3. Suspender Snap, 3. Down, 3. Belly to belly, Choice G. We're going to Death Jump him. 6B on Death Jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. F and Ken on 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 7. Got him. F and Ken throws him out of the ring. He'll stay in with 1 fatigue. Nuclear Chaos is gone. Let's see who will challenge F and Ken. Getting down to the bottom here. Epic Waldo. Epic Waldo. Here we go. F and Ken with initiative. Shoulder Shrug and Slap, 1. Dazed, 1. He'll try it again. Dazed, 1. Mustache Curl, 2. Power. Gets through. Dazed, 1. Shoulder Shrug and Slap, 1. Epic Waldo, 2. Into the ropes. He's got a C rating. Snake Eyes on a C. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Roll on level 3 offense. It's going to be bad. Belly to belly suplex. Choice G. Let's Death Jump. 7B. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. F and Ken on 3. Choice G again. We'll go back to the Death Jump. Oh, lost the die. Lost a lot of dice tonight. $8B. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Oh, we got a muck in chat. Choice G. All right, Choice G on the Death Jump. 4B. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Epic Waldo is on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. Ken needs a 5. 5 or better. Gets back in with a 7. Epic Waldo on 3. Ring the gong, 3, add 1. Down 3. Epic Headbutt. He needs a 7 or better. Got him with the epic headbutt. Epic Waldo is staying in there. Epic Waldo will advance. F and Ken has been eliminated. Let's see who is next. Leon Volador. Leon Volador. Here we go. Epic Waldo is fresh. The Leon starts on 2. Big Cat Backbreaker, 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 3 or better. Gets back in on a 7. Leon Volador on 3. King of the Jungle, plus 2. Needs a 6 or better. A 6 or better. Kicks out with a 9. Got him again. Now he needs a 7 or better. And he got him. Leon Volador eliminates Epic Waldo. A fresh Epic Waldo. See who's next. Johnny Excitement. Johnny Excitement enters next. All right, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Leon Volador. Deep Arm Drag, 1. Johnny Excitement, 2. Walk of Fame, 3. Add 1. Down, 3. Director's Cut, 3. Hurt 2. Fight Choreography, 3. Hurt 2. Leaping Leg Lariat, 2. Down 3. Director's Cut, 3. Hurt 2. Into the Turnbuckle, no choice. He's got a C rating, though. C rating. 9C on Into the Turnbuckle. Congrats on the catch there, Bear. Muck is my favorite Pokemon. 9C on Into the Turnbuckle. You come off the turnbuckle with a big specialty move, if the opponent tries a specialty move of his own. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. Tough break for Leon Volador. Johnny Excitement on 3. Director's Cut, 3. Hurt 2. Hang Time Dropkick, 2. Agility. Gets through. Leon Volador, 2. Big Cat Backbreaker, 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 3 or better. Gets back in on a 5. Leon Volador on 3. Top Rope Head Scissors, 3. Hurt 2. Choice F. Choice F. We'll try the Running Lariat, 3 on a 6 or less. 6 or less for 3. Got it. Down 3. Out of the ring. He needs a 4 or better. He got him. He's out of the ring. Leon Volador throws out Johnny Excitement. Gets him on an out of the ring. All right, who's next? Vladimir Plasma. Vladimir Plasma's next. Means Red Scare will be our final entrant. Initiative's going to go to Leon Volador. Wrist Lock, 1. Vladimir Plasma, 2. Stake Through the Heart, 3. Pin! Needs a 5 or better. Kicks out. Vladimir Plasma on 3. Out of the ring. Needs a 6. Gets back in on a 6. Vladimir Plasma on 3. Vampire's Bite, 3. Add 1. hurt 2. Stake through the heart 3, hurt 2. Into the ropes, he's going to roll up. Blatant choke 2, hurt 2. Body slam 2, hurt 2. Wings of the bat 3, down 3. Out of the ring, this could be it. He needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better. Gets back in on an 11. He's up to 5 fatigue, though. Vampires bite 3, add 1. Down 3. Out of the ring. Here we go. Needs a 10. And he's out. Vladimir Plasma. And now we have 2 fresh guys to finish this out as Red Scare and Vladimir Plasma square off. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, here we go. Luck of the draw. This is the last 2 guys. Here we go. Initiative's going to go to Vladimir Plasma. Blatant choke 2. Hurt 2. Stake through the heart 3. Hurt 2. Double leg takedown, choice B. Throw him into the turnbuckle. 7B on into the turnbuckle. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Vladimir Plasma on 2. Wings of the bat 3. Hurt 2. Double leg takedown, choice B will go back into the turnbuckle. 8B. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Vladimir Plasma on level 2 offense. Wings of the bat 3. Down 3. Crucifix powerbomb 3, add 1. Down 3. Vampires bite 3, add 1. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating on ropes. 6B on into the ropes. The opponent drops down, you go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. Same thing, rolling again. 8B. The opponent, you come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the ropes again. Drops down, going into the ropes again. 8B, the opponent, you go off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the ropes again. Come on, guys, do something. 9B. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That is Red Scare. He's taking over on level 2. Football tackle 2. Hurt 2. Elbow to the throat 2. Down 3. Uh-oh. Seeing red plus 3. Vladimir Plasma needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better. Your winner. And moving on to face Shockwave at Out With a Bang is Red Scare. Red Scare wins and is the new #1 contender for the Dimensional Championship. Will face Shockwave at Out With a Bang. There you go. Your winner, Red Scare. He also happened to be the last entrant, so luck of the draw. Definitely favored Red Scare. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll be back on Sunday. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll try and I want to post a schedule for the whole month of this December, just so we're all, holds me accountable, and we get things out there, and we have some fun holiday themed stuff coming up. So thanks, everybody. Thank you, Derek. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you on Sunday. Congratulations to Red Scare. Moving on. We'll face Shockwave at Out With a Bang at the end of the month. We'll see you later, everybody. Good night.